Oh, adolescents. They try on all kinds of things on a quest to figure out who they are, to push the boundaries.
It's like, we have these wonderful elementary kids that, they hug you, they want to hold your hand. And then all of a sudden in middle school, something flips and all of a sudden any logical reasoning and thinking just kind of goes out the door.
It's the social aspects at middle school that's so difficult. Kids get into cliques and they hurt each other's feelings and they just get crushed.
They're much like 4-year-olds, but they're big and they have a big mind and a big vocabulary.
Typical middle school right now, you've got 100 and some odd kids. Teachers don't always know who they have because they've got 20 kids in this class and they've got 25 kids in this class and 25 kids in this class. It really kind of is that that factory kind of feeling.
I've been in places where the administrators can spend all day tracking down, reviewing videos of what happened underneath the stairwell, on the athletic courts, in the bathrooms, the ultimate fears of a middle school parent and things that happen in big environments.
Traditional middle schools seem to be these holding ponds where we throw young people and say, okay, for 3 years you're going to be here. And that does such a great disservice to these kids because these kids are truly developmentally at the most important stage of their adolescence.
Pathfinder Middle School is a rich program for adolescent youth that is unlike anything else in our region.
We have our 6th grade, our 7th grade, our 8th grade. We've got maybe, 50, 60 kids. Every middle school teacher knows each of those kids individually.
We're in classes of 16 students instead of 35. We know our students' passions and interests and skills, not only in the educational setting, but beyond.
All teachers care about students, but in a larger class size, it's very easy for a child to become anonymous. But no child can be anonymous at Pathfinder because we know everybody and they know us.
The connection we have with our teachers is incredible. They are interested in what we're interested in.
When kids feel that connection, that's a lot of what motivates them. Keep going and to try their best. They don't fade away and get lost in the cracks.
With the relationships our faculty have, their supervision, but yet allowing students to kind of be themselves and be kids, we work to create an environment where kids can learn and grow in the safety and support of the adults around them.
If we ask a serious question about what's happening in the world, they're gonna go into it for us, and they don't blanket anything. We just feel like we can express these feelings and emotions because of the answers that they give us.
We are encouraged to stop and answer those inquisitions that the kids have within a unit and explore them here on our 22-acre campus so that the kids feel like they are leaving with their questions answered and their interests explored.
Students who've come to Pathfinder from other much more traditional schools, suddenly they are finding themselves in a school where being active learners is expected.
A Pathfinder student in a class of, let's say, 15 can't hide in the back. We ask students to be engaged, to be on point, to perform all the time. We have what's called High School 101 and High School 102. So we have a high school fair to help introduce different schools. We bring in alumni and alumni parents to ask questions for the parents and what should I know? But some experiences you just have to do, and you have to do your way.
A student leaving here has a musical background, has a foreign language background, has this ELA, math, science, social studies, really strong, in-depth background. Their first time doing the state testing, they're typically scoring, as some of the highest scores.
When you take a student that has these skills and they walk into an environment, whether it's 1,800 kids or 50, they still take those skills with them. Is it a transition, and are the halls loud and they're not used to it? Sure. And are they going to have to figure out who their new group of their friends are? Sure. So they're prepared because they have this core foundational skills that help them move into this transition.
Our son steps into high school, standing up tall, standing straight, and really just engaged.
Our she graduated from Pathfinder last year, and academically, she's made the honor roll already, primarily because of the instruction and attention that she had here.
I am extremely excited to going to high school. I'm ready for something new, even though I love this place so much.
It really is this wonderful kind of family atmosphere. This is a safe environment. It's a safe place that kids want to come and be.
We try to not let anyone feel excluded, and now, especially in middle school, everyone needs to feel that sense of belonging.
We have these really tight-knit friendships. I don't see the clique groups like I did in public school. What I see here are students that are always laughing, getting along, and just they want to be with each other.
I think our Pathfinder middle school program is the best kept secret, unfortunately sometimes, in the Traverse City area.